Now, Donald Trump's former doctor has leaked his secrets for getting the President of the United States to eat his greens and stay healthy. Now, he'd keep ice cream out of reach and hide cauliflower in his mashed potatoes. I mean, we've all been there with our children, haven't we? But, like, it's the President
I literally
of the United States.
I can't actually absorb any more information about Trump. This is we can go no lower, we can go no further. He's got people hiding his vegetables for him in his mash and putting ice cream out of reach.
Yeah, because obviously if it's there, he eats the ice cream.
But he's like in charge of the world.
Can we all agree as well that cauliflower isn't a green? I mean, I'm not sure what nutritionist he's hired, but I'm sure it costs a lot of money.
Around it are.
It's a superfood.
Come on now.
But we all sort of, I guess, do it at some point in our lives with our children, certainly, not the President. But
I think this is actually a really positive message, that at any point you can decode your children and make them eat healthy. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter how old you get, you can still hide the vegetables and change their diet for good. It's great. Great news for everyone.
But I was really, when I first had Patricia, and then you go through the whole weaning phase, which I was quite stressed about because I thought, am I doing it right? Am I giving her the right things? I'm not that great in the kitchen. I'm so envious of you, Nadia, where you can just ruffle things up and it's all incredible. And I'm not like that. I kind of need to be told what to do. And I found it quite stressful because I was so conscious of trying to get her to start the right way. Don't give her too much fruit or too many sweet things because then she won't eat her broccoli. And I think so far, I think we've done okay and she is very good. But it's difficult.
It's hard. And also, you just want convenience half the time. So, I mean, my weaning consists of, oh, what is in the fridge? Here you go. I find it really hard to actually sit there, cook, make a meal, make sure there's no salt, no this, no that. So I find it easier to get a raw vegetable out of the fridge.
But that's the right attitude.
Peel it and give it to them.
Just give it to them. All the experts say you shouldn't hide vegetables in food. You should actually just put them on the plate and go, that is a vegetable, eat it.
Do you know, it's funny because before I had my kids, I'd look at mums and dads that would be giving, like, food from a jar or food from a pouch or food from... And I'd be thinking, God, why are they doing that? I mean, even if you can't cook, you just boil a bit of broccoli and you mash it up, or a bit of carrot, whatever. Anyway, fast forward to when I've had my baby like that. and I'm emptying pouches into their mouth with my breast hanging out. And nobody explains to you the rage, almost the hate you have when you've made them something and they just go, flare. I was like, oh, my God. Actually, being a cook did not go for me. It went against me because I took it personally.
You mentioned pouches there, and I think a lot of them are kind of dressed up as being maybe healthier than, you know, the old-fashioned jars or whatever, but I've got some statistics here. So if a baby ate 3 of those pouches a day, so breakfast, lunch, dinner, that's 30 grams of sugar. That's 7.5 teaspoons of sugar. So imagine sitting with your child and just getting the sugar bowl and just feeding them 7.5.
Do you know what? It's actually so unfair on mums. I really do think it's so unfair on mums because they don't make it clear on a lot of these packagings. I'm not saying they're all like that, but some of them will say, like, broccoli, pea, and pear
once I
right
see
at
broccoli,
the bottom.
I'm like, oh,
yeah, you think broccoli, great, I'm going to give him loads of greens, but actually the majority of what's in that pouch is pear, which is fine if you know it. If you know this is basically a fruit dessert, then you know it's a fruit dessert. If you think that you're buying broccoli, I just think it's really unfair and completely misleading.
And at the end of the day,
OK,
if you eat a pear, I know a baby can't, but if you eat a pear, that's not so bad because you're getting all the fibre.
Yeah.
What you're getting in a puree is just the, it's fructose, but it's still sugar.
But
the body still treats it as sugar.
Is that we all have those days where you're just like, I'm not going to get up and cook. I'm grabbing a thing out of the... Or I'm going out.
Or you're on the go,
when you're... It's hard.
Sometimes I was so knackered I'd eat myself as well.
Yeah.
That is what it's like. You lose all sense and reason and meaning, don't you? But
I found myself in those banana jars many a time.
But the thing is, let's question why, because a pear isn't cheaper than a broccoli. So the thing is, if you're putting more, then you are saying, this baby will gobble this up. Is that not in some way feeding some sort of addiction?
But it says here that, so the Royal Society of Paediatrics and Child Health, they say that they fear children are developing a sweet tooth, and a lot of that could be to do with baby pouches. And it says, part of the problem is that baby weaning products often contain a high proportion of fruit or sweeter tasting vegetables.
Yeah.
They're
Sweet
never
potatoes
Yeah.
and
Sense
everything.
that- That's why I think the campaign recently, the Eat Them to Defeat Them, did you see those ads about the children going out to defeat the vegetables and they have to almost, they've turned it into a bit of a challenge almost.
Yeah.
I think it actually is quite clever. It's created a little bit of a story because children do struggle with it sometimes, and if you just don't like your veg, it's so difficult to try and get them to
My little
eat it.
tip is make a bit of garlic butter when they're a bit older, because most kids like garlic bread, and just get them to dip the vegetables in. That's how I got them. I
right,
called them garlic bread broccoli.
Or a bit of hummus.
Yeah,
Love it.
See,
But
that's why
also
you're
just
brilliant.
be lazy. I'll just cut an avocado in half and go, there you go. That's all I got for you today.
Yeah, you don't eat it, you don't eat it.